Hello, happy December the 2nd. Today, Santa has brought you a Pimp The Pav, and this is a really cool, kind of one-of-a-kind seasoning. It's made up from freeze-dried kiwi fruits, freeze-dried passion fruits, and raspberries to bring you those beautiful colours and flavours of Christmas, and mixed in with some beautiful, like, chocolatey caramel pearls. So it's really like a little super flavour absolute burst. Perfect for your pavlova. Would it be Christmas without a pav? No. So today's recipe is a classic pavlova. I did a cool little trick on the sides where you get a spoon and swipe up the edges to make a really cool pattern, but it's essentially just a really classic pav. I never used to make them, I always used to buy them, but this recipe is really easy, can't really go wrong. Well, you probably can go wrong if you don't follow it, but we'll follow it today. So I'm gonna start with 200 grams of egg whites. It's about 6 eggs if you don't use this. I just don't like having the yolks go to waste in the fridge. 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar, pop that in. Get your mixer, and we start by whipping this to a nice soft peak. I've got 320 grams of sugar, so we're just gonna add that in gradually, like teaspoon by teaspoon. Leave the mixer on full tip till it's really hard peak. Okay, now we're ready to go. We've got nice firm peaks. So just gonna beat in 1 tablespoon of corn flour. Should be able to hold this above your head without falling out. It's always the scary part. Bit dusty. She's good shape. A lined baking tray. Get him on there. Right, so I've just gone to like a very rough round shape, and then I take my spoon, run it up the side to flick the edges up of the pav. This kind of creates those beautiful little peaks around the side. The great thing about this is if you get it wrong and it turns to shit, just crunch up the meringue and layer it in a glass with whipped cream and berries and the Pimp The Pav topper, and you'll be sweet. There we go. Into the oven for 3 hours at 120, and then you just turn the oven off and leave it alone and hope for the best. So we've come out of the oven with the perfect pavlova. I'm very impressed with myself here. So it's really just a matter of decorating it and then going crazy with your Pimp The Pav. I have a new trick which I'd like to share with you, and that is if you whip your cream in the food processor rather than with a whisk, it's still whipped, it's still lovely and thick, it just doesn't quite have as much air through it. So it's just slightly more like in between a custard and a cream texture. This is how they do the cream that goes inside like a profiterole. So it's just a little bit more decadent. So I've done my cream like that, and I'm gonna wallop them all over. I think that cream trick is actually really cool. Give it a go. It's thick, rich, vanilla-y, smooth, creamy, yum. Right, now we're gonna hit it with our Pimp The Pav. I wanna show you what it looks like. Kiwi fruit, passion fruit, caramel, raspberry, and they're just really intense flavour bursts. So you don't need heaps. This bag should do a couple of pavs, or you could just have it on ice cream or custard or any dessert, really. See how cool that looks. Beautiful, right? I've just got some strawberries as well. It doesn't even really need it, but go around the outside with some straws. Stunning. I'm really stoked with that. That's only really the 3rd pavlova I've made in my life. Really good recipe, really delicious product. I think it's just gonna make your Christmas a little bit more delicious. Enjoy.